Founder and president of People for the Parks and Trails, Aaron Dimick. Hi, Aaron.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Welcome back.
Yes, happy summer.
Yeah, so summer, that's your big season for PPT.
That's right, that's when we're our busiest, and we have 3 volunteer events coming up this summer. We have one in June, July, and August. So our first one in June is happening this weekend on Saturday.
You've already been busy really all year. I think you even did stuff in the winter. So
yeah, in the spring we had 4 events, 2 in April and 2 in May.
Let's talk about what's upcoming and how people can participate this Saturday.
That's right, yep. Starting this Saturday, we're going to be cleaning up and mulching Rotary Park. That's a small park on the east side that maybe people don't know exists. It's on Dio Street. And just going to be mulching the playground there, so there's a nice soft surface for people to play on, and then just doing some trash cleanup, and then just kind of removing some brush or anything that might be around there, so just really help the park look its best.
Are you finding that the neighbors of the parks that you're working on, they're participating in the cleanups?
Yeah, we do have that from time to time, where people are interested in what we're doing and they want to come out and
they
join.
Just see you and wander over.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we really welcome anyone. You don't have to be a City of Jackson resident. You can live anywhere in Jackson County or anywhere in mid-Michigan. If you want to help, you have a desire to help, we want to have you help out as well. We have a lot of people who are city residents, but we also have people who live outside the city who are interested in helping City of Jackson Park. So we want to welcome anyone of all abilities, all different age levels too.
Next month, mulching at Austin Blair Park.
Yes, mulching and cleaning up Austin Blair Park. That is right there in the Greenwood traffic circle. So another high traffic park that we wanted to get to. And then in August, we're going to be at Exchange Park, and that is on the south side of the city on Mansion Street, kind of off Prospect Street. So it's going to be in August, and that's going to be a special event because that'll mark 1 year of People for the Parks and Trails projects. We actually had our first event in 2021 on August 14th at Exchange Park, so it'll be a good anniversary event.
And that's a pretty big park, Exchange Park.
It is, it's almost an entire city block. So we mulched last year, so we don't necessarily need to mulch again this year. So it's just going to be things like picking up trash. And there is a troublesome fence line that always has lots of interesting things growing on it. And a lot of trash gets stuck in those fence lines too. So going to be removing trash and cleaning up that fence line so we can be good neighbors as well.
Nice. Last week you had a big announcement. You got a grant and you're able to put that money to use immediately.
Yes. It's very exciting. We're very thankful to have gotten a Jackson Community Foundation grant. And what it is, it's called Communities in Action Grant. And it's for upstart organizations like ours who are just getting started. And it helps us get to work right away helping the community so we don't have to think about raising funds. So it's really great because this is helping people for the parks, and then we can use that money to help the City of Jackson. So what we're looking at doing is we got a grant for just under $2,000 to provide bike racks for parks and 1 trash can. So we're still, that's the trash can we know we're definitely gonna get. We're still looking at the type of bike rack that we want, and we're still making plans about where those bike racks are gonna go, but we feel strongly about putting a bike rack in Ellis Sharp Park because, as many may know, that's our flagship park in the City of Jackson. That's our biggest public park, and there's not a public bike rack there. So just pretty amazing when you actually think about it, all the activities that go on there, all the sports, all the community events. So we're hoping that providing a bike rack there will increase bike connectivity in Jackson, and people from all over the City of Jackson can ride their bikes to the park. And we're also looking at putting a bike rack at Betsy Butterfield Park because that is a really high traffic park. We have a lot of people from all over Jackson and all over the neighborhood who go to that park. I watch it. I watch it from my own home. A lot of people coming and going through there. So looking at putting a bike rack there as well.
Well, it's just a couple hundred yards off the Martin Luther King Quality Trail. So
yes.
It, I guess, makes sense to have a bike rack where people are biking off the trail to visit.
Yes, and the trash can is going to go on the MLK Equality Trail. We've talked a lot about how there's a trash issue on the trail. We don't think that having one trash can is going to alleviate all the problems because there's a lot of different reasons why there is a trash problem there. But we do think it'll help with litter from passersby. So people have a place to put the candy wrappers and the water bottles. So hopefully that will help with the trash problem. And we want to put more trash cans along the trail as well, because we know there's a lot of people who use the trail for walking. You might have a water bottle, you might want to throw it away. You might have pet waste you want to throw away. So we're looking at doing more of that.
Yeah, so the lights that are on the Equality Trail, has that improved the trash situation or the broken glass situation?
I don't really know if it has helped with that. I do know that it has increased at least the feeling of safety on the trail by having the lights. And the larger issue is not so much that we have safety concerns. We want people to be able to use the trail all year. So that's why there's going to be more trail lighting being installed in the entirety of the MLK Trail. That's going to be happening this summer. It's going to help people feel safer having more lighting. But also, I think the biggest thing is in the darker months of the year, in the winter, when it gets dark at like 4:30, you might not be inclined to go use the trail. So speaking as a city's public information officer, we feel it's going to help increase traffic all year.
Nice. I haven't been on the trail when the lights are on, but I'm curious to see how it looks. Have you been on at night on the trail?
I have not.
No. Well, we'll have to go.
Yes, we will. We'll check it out.
So you got the grant, which is awesome, but you need money, and
Yes.
so you got fundraisers. You've done a fundraiser?
Yeah, we did a fundraiser. We had a really great collaboration with Blue Ox Credit Union, and it was earlier this month, and we were at their branch on Ganson Street, and we raised just under $500. Wow. So it was really spectacular. There's some photos there of the car wash. So Jessica Webb, who's the branch manager of the Blue Ox Credit Union, she is a member of People for the Parks, so she talked to us about what she could help us with. And like most nonprofit organizations, we are in need of funds, of course, and we welcome any kind of fundraiser or donations. So the money that we raised, it's going to be around $500, is going to go to just cover some operational costs to help get our nonprofit off the ground. But then also we want to put it towards more improvements. We want to supply more bike racks for the community outside the grant. We want more trash cans. We talk to the Parks and Recreation Department about what the needs are, and then we see how we can help provide those little extra things. I think a lot of people think, why should we be fundraising for things that taxes should be paying for? Taxes already go to a lot of things in the parks. It's more about identifying what are the extra things that we can do as a community to make our parks even better, to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community. So that's really what our group is focused on doing, is making our parks better for everyone.
Yeah, and I think everyone gets it. The city keeps the parks in basic function and repair, and you guys are more the bells and whistles.
Right. Yeah, make it even better. Come together and make it even better. And it's just been really great over the past year to see the collaborative spirit that's in Jackson. I've never seen it anywhere else before. I've lived a lot of different places, but it's really good to find that community of people who care about the community.
Well, Jackson's the best place in the world to live, so it stands to reason you would find that here.
Certainly.
Besides picking up trash or mulching, volunteers could find themselves washing cars or distributing flyers, or there's a lot of other things that you guys need help with.
Yeah, we're mostly always looking for volunteers, for people to come out to our events. So we kind of take it season by season. We've planned the summer right now. We're only doing one event per month in the summer just because we know people like to travel. And we also want to spend more time fundraising or thinking about fundraisers and planning for the rest of the year. So we're looking right now at doing a golf outing or a miniature golf outing, which we think would be really fun at Ellis Sharp Park. And also we want to start planning for the holiday season. Last year we put up lights in 2 parks, and this year we want to do even more. So we're kind of identifying what parks have electricity and can accommodate that, and what kind of lights we need. But we just made a huge discovery at the City of Jackson, where we discovered a lot of lights that the city had in the City Hall basement that didn't know that they had. So we're hoping that we can use those for the parks this year.
I bet there's more than one spot where there's boxes of Christmas lights.
So we're kind of planning that right now. We want to do an even better display in our parks this year. So we might end up fundraising or going to the community to, ask for donations so we can make those lights impressive. And we got some really good feedback for that last year. We had lights at Betsy Butterfield Park and Elnora Mormon Plaza. So we want to prepare this year to have an even better display this holiday season, and maybe it's something as if we can print out a little directory and say, this is where you can go on a light ride and experience some holiday cheer.
Parks Light Tour.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember seeing the ones at Betsy Butterfield. They were really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you have a website and people can sign up or just show up.
That's right. If people want to support our organization, you can do that in many ways. And you can start that by going to our website, which is peoplefortheparks.org. And you can fill out an interest form. If you want to get email updates about our volunteer projects, you can follow us on social media or go to our website and figure out when our projects are, and you can just show up and we'll put you to work. You don't have to sign up or anything like that. Or if you want to support our organization, we would greatly appreciate that. You can submit a donation on our website, or you can mail us one to our P.O. box. All that's listed on our website. So we're really excited with the direction of the group. So really hoping to keep it going.
Awesome. Well, it's really cool what you've started, and thanks for giving us the update today.
Certainly, thank you.
The founder, president, chief operating officer, chief executive officer,
Spokes
director
model
of publicity and spokes model of PPT, Aaron Dimick.